Hi everyone, it's been a while. I know it's been a while that I posted a video, but I'm back. We've been busy setting up a few things, but I'm here today with my beautiful wife, Charlotte. Charlotte, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hello. Hi, guys.
Okay, so today we thought we'd do something a little different. I'll get my wife involved and have a little discussion about where we are with our business and what our thoughts are, and maybe she can give insights into ladies out there on how it is maybe to be a wife, of a business owner, and the struggles that we go through that maybe you can relate to. And what else can you say? What else would you like to add?
I'm not really sure. Like, if I'll just share like all my experiences so far and see if they can get something out of it.
Cool. So the first thing we'll probably talk about is how things are with the business so far and how it's been. So today is November 23rd,
Yes.
and it's getting close to Christmas. And this year has been quite a wild ride with all the COVID, all the
Whole
issues.
pandemic.
The whole pandemic, and we had a new baby boy that came along. So he's turning 1 year old next month. So having to deal with the pandemic, having to deal with making sure that the company survive, the business survive during this pandemic, and as well as trying to look after our new baby boy has been quite a challenge, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. It is.
What would you say is the most difficult part of this whole thing?
For like the past year or so,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just balancing time with like family and making sure that you're still like running a business and looking after like everyone here in the company.
Yeah, I think the other thing that's very difficult for us as well is being like having to work during graveyard hours,
Yes.
because we have two shifts that we have to look after, because we have two sets of clients. One is in Australia and our other client base is in the US. So we kind of have to switch back and forward between, the day shift and the night shift. So that's quite a challenge. And we're still kind of trying to figure out our schedules to best fit everything in, to make sure that we're able to take care of everything.
I look after both like shifts.
Look after both shifts for our clients, and as well as making sure that our baby boy is looked after.
Yeah.
It's very easy to kind of get swept up with all these responsibilities and tasks and stuff, but during this stage where he's still very young, we want to make sure that he has a lot of engagement, active, interactive interactions with us, should I say. Being able to take him out, let him see the world as much as possible, even though there's pandemic and it's not very safe for him, but we try to find as many opportunities as we can to allow him to explore the world. What was your experience? Like, what was your biggest concern?
Well, like for me, being a first-time mom, I was just worried that I might not be able to like give like enough time looking after the baby, and at the same time like giving like enough time to help you look after the business as well. So it's a bit of a struggle.
Bit of a struggle. So in the coming year, maybe give the audience a bit of a background what your role is in the business.
Yeah, sure. So I do help with the looking after like our clients. So I'm working as the client service manager in a company. At the same time, I also do help with our marketing team, like looking after our social media accounts and making sure that I also manage like client numbers, making sure that they do the work properly and hitting and meeting all the client requirements. So that's it. and I'm also like providing and like giving training to like other members here and there from like HR team or like anyone who I think needs some bit of guidance to make sure that they're able to perform their role properly.
So it means that you'll be seeing her a lot more since she's involved with marketing.
Yes, so I don't really have like a specific like role. Like I think I kind of perform like a lot of roles here.
You do. So it's like a family business, isn't it?
Yeah.
It truly is a family business. Between Charlotte and I, it's something that you can also take back and implement in your own into your own home and in your own arrangements.
I think the other thing that I would like to share, like with everyone, especially to like ladies out there, it wasn't easy because I didn't really have the knowledge and the experience of like running a business. So all these management skills, I didn't have it before because I also started like a normal employee. So I used to work as a call center agent, basically just, taking phone calls and just following up, following scripts to make sure like I'll be able to deliver it properly. And then like I got into this situation wherein I have to help my husband like running the business. So it's not that I was forced to, but I don't know how to say it.
You wanted to. You wanted to.
Well, I need to.
You saw the need and you wanted to.
I need to learn it. Otherwise, I won't be able to help him. Especially that sometimes he's not here in the Philippines, so no one's really looking after the office here.
Yeah, so I do fly back and forward.
Yeah, so when he's back to Australia,
yeah,
I'm kind of like helping him, keeping an eye with like things here in the office.
That's right. So yeah, I do look after two business line. One is our Seritel Solutions company, where we provide outsourcing and offshoring solutions, and the other side in Australia is I have and I run a chartered accounting firm. So I have to fly back and forward to make sure that both sides of the business is progressing, progressing well and it's on the right path. So I do need to speak and get into contact with clients in Australia as well. What else would you say?
Nothing. I think like all thanks to your training. It's like it wasn't easy because it started a lot of
tension in the beginning,
a fight and like misunderstanding.
I think a lot of newlywed, if you're getting married or you're marrying a person who's very entrepreneurial focused, it's I think it's very difficult to avoid getting involved because the nature of entrepreneurs, we just want to get everyone involved with our goals and our ambition, I guess. And I think a lot of ladies out there would be drawn into this world as well, whether you like it or not. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge.
It is.
Yeah. So I think that's what you experience, right?
Yes.
And for entrepreneurs, I know how you feel trying to train your wife, because training your employees and then having to train your wife is two different things. Like when you say and you give feedback to your employees, it would be taken completely differently when you say it to your wife.
So the same thing.
So, for example, if she forgets to do something, how would you say it to your wife? Babe, you forgot to do something? Whereas if you were at work and someone forgot, you'd be like, hey, Dave, you just forgot to do something. Can you go and do it? Well, you can't really say that to your wife.
Well, you can.
But you'll be sleeping outside.
Definitely.
You'll be the doghouse. So yeah, hopefully this coming year. What's our next goal? I think our next goal is the Christmas party.
Yeah, we're planning. The team is planning to have a Christmas party in a few weeks.
Yeah. So all the restaurants and all the facilities, public areas are opening up again.
Yes.
So that's pretty good.
I think the restriction has started to ease down.
Yeah. So we've missed out on Christmas parties for the last 2 years. Has it been 2 years?
I think
Or just 1 year?
no, just 1 year. Last year, it's only last year that we were not able to have a Christmas party or a year-end party.
Right.
But the year before that, we had one.
Right. So it'll be good for the whole team to get together again.
I think everyone's looking forward to it. They miss like going out, like dressing up, like
Yeah, it's a good
like,
excuse to get out now.
to have some short break from all this intensive work.
Okay, I can't believe we're still gonna get through this year. In the beginning of the year, oh man, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was tough with all the restrictions and regulations.
Like you could barely
do anything.
do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and trying to balance your budget at the same time, meeting all the compliance and looking after employees, make sure they're all on the same page. That was very tough. That's really tough.
I think the other thing as well is that you just don't know when the government will actually announce for everyone to start working from home, or when they don't allow us to operate or open up the office. So we kind of have to deal with that a short notice every time.
That's right. It was very short notice. Sometimes it's just next day shut down. Or the next day, hey, you gotta turn this off, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and instantly we have to find a way to meet all those requirements, and then at the same time be able to provide the service to our clients. Mm-hmm. So that's been really tough, but we got through it. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Hopefully next year is a lot better year, and I love you guys out there going through the same thing. So hang tight. I know how you feel. So just stick with it. What else are you looking forward to next year?
Well, for things to go back to normal, so that it would be easier as well for us. Hopefully, and we can spend more time taking out Bob.
Yeah. I think I really hope that I can find a way to bring the family back to Australia to meet Grandma. Yeah, because I don't think he hasn't met Grandma. I just only met Grandma through video chats. Yes. So yeah, we're really looking forward to bring the family back to Australia and seeing Australia and visiting Australia. And I really miss the food in Australia, to be honest. I really miss it. As much as I love Filipino food.
I don't love Filipino food. You have to say it.
I really miss Australian food. All the variety of foods back in Australia. I think the biggest thing that I miss is good beef. I really took.
Anyone? Do you have any recommendation where we could find good beef here in Davao?
As much as I used to. I guess looking back, I really take having good beef in Australia for granted because beef is so plentiful in Australia. But here in the Philippines, everything's imported. A lot of the beef are imported, so it's very difficult to find nice fresh beef. So yeah, if anyone knows where to find good beef in the Philippines, please please let me know. So I guess that's a good introduction. We'll probably leave it there for now. Again, this is my. Please say hello to my wife, and we'll leave it there for now.
Yeah, I hope you got something from us today that you can take with you and learn.
Yeah, so I hope that was helpful and informative. If there's any recommendations or any comments and feedbacks that you want to give to us, and maybe they would help us, please. Maybe through getting through the difficulties and what maybe your experiences are, drop a comment below. But in the meantime, I guess it's goodbye from us.
Yes.
Thank
you.
you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, it's recording. See, try record. Say something. Hello.
Hello.
Wave. Hello.
You can
Hello.
mute yourself,
Yeah, I can mute myself. I got a mute switch.
but this one doesn't have it.
No, do you want a mute switch?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't swear, so.
It's really good.
Is that for both of us or
For-
just for your one?
For both of us at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.